Oh, welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye. Here with another episode of Grandia 2. Alright, let's head our hiney out of this cave. We just conquered Durham Cave. We conquered the Durham Minotaur, the boss of this cave. And we got Roan's medal back, the kid that's in our party, which was a memento from his mother. So I guess, after all that talk, Ryudo did a good deed for the kid. I think, yeah, like, also some, like, bonus motives. Like, oh, he had to destroy the monsters anyway to get through the town. So, like, might as well help the kid as well. Like how also, Millenia did, like, a good deed for the kid. Even though she's, like, a demoness, like the wings of Valmar, as she put it. Yeah, we're doing good deeds. We're like helping kids out. I don't know. Are we the bad guys? Seems like we're the good guys. We're the good bad guys. Alright, so let's get out of here. We gotta go pick up Elena. She's probably about ready to wake up. And yeah, head over to the next town. We aren't supposed to stay here for that long. I hear Caro. I hear the little bouncing. I could take him with me if I want, but I think he gets like, hello, you're still here. Can't take him out of the cave though. This is his house. Take my lamp with me. Alright, finally made it to the exit. Say goodbye to Durham Cave. Say goodbye to Caro. Though we might want to like grind in here for a bit to get more special coins. Maybe you want like another chance of getting the snake charm accessory for one of the crag snakes. I don't think we see them in the next area. They do give a nice accessory that gives like 10 defense and poison resistance, which is better than like the poison charm, which just gives you poison resistance. But yeah, we'll probably grind in another area. Anyway, I don't want to overstay my welcome. And, the cursed light of the sun, it burns, it burns! Are you being serious? Believed me, didn't you? See you, Ryudo. Give my regards to Elena. I'm a bit tired. I guess you're just like, I'm gonna pretend to bewitch the sun. What do you mean by that? Hey! Oh. Bows out. Oh. Elena? She was Elena all along! I mean, it might have been obvious. I mean, this actually took me by surprise the first time. I was like... I guess, like... anytime we meet Millenia, like, Elena's always out of the picture, but she's always, like, sleeping, like, in some sort of place where, like, we know where she's at. But I guess, like, Millenia just sneaks out after that. And then, of course, like, her name is like, oh, get it? Elena? Millenia? Haha. But yeah, Elena is being possessed by the wings of Valmar, which is Millenia. Mr. Ryudo, what just happened? Miss Millenia is not really the wings of Valmar, right? Please tell me. You just chose to ignore that part, kid. According to her, yeah. No, but Valmar is the devil. You were quite friendly with her, though. The devil has big boobs. But Miss Millenia is so pretty and kind. Hey, Elena, wake up! Elena! Oh, good morning, Ryudo. Huh? Where am I? You alright? She probably didn't get that much sleep. I mean, you could, like, see it as her sleepwalking. probably wrecks her body, just, like, running around and, like, casting magic left and right. How did I get to this place? Blame it on the cuckoo berries. Do you speak of the truth? Or is this yet another of your amusements? If it were, you'd fail to notice, remember? She called herself Millenia, but she also said that she is the wings of Valmar. This cannot be. Miss Elena, I saw her too. Ditto. She's not just a figment of our imaginations. She fought with us. So the wings of Valmar are inside of me. Well, well, Sonny, you're back. Alright, we rescued the kid. You want him back? You guys are like traveling together, right? Right done, friend. You made good on your fancy talk. And I see you have yourself a few women. I envy you, feller. Though the other filly you was with caught my blood a-stirring. Oh my, okay, well. He has preferences, I guess. Really, dear, I'd like to see this. Maybe after my next knife act. Oh, are you guys in a relationship? Why would you say that in front of your partner? It cannot be. Last night, that woman is evil incarnate. She brings nothing but sorrow and misfortune. I mean, she helped the boy. She didn't gobble him up. That's so. Then I reckon she ain't too much different from any other woman. Okay, wow. I can tell you one woman who's gonna be bringing you sorrow, honey. Now. I am uncertain, but I do not think Miss Millenia is evil or anything. I mean, she did try to almost decimate Karma Village. But, I mean, in the end, I guess she didn't kill any people. Anyway, we can leave through the rear gate now. Unless you have some more missing jewelry, Roan. If you're going to go across the big plains, would you mind if I came along? Just me by myself is kind of lonely. What about the other, like the are they actually like a circus group? Call them like clowns earlier. Maybe they aren't the best bodyguards though. Maybe he wants Ryudo. Wants Ryudo's bodyguarding capabilities. Yeah, well, Elena, you probably don't want him around. Oh no, not at all. I do not mind, but we need to move quickly. I must reach Grandia's Cathedral before long. Man, Ryudo, poor Ryudo, threw the ball in Elena's court and she just like accepted the boy instead. Alright, we got another party member. We got Roan, which is good because I did invest in like SP in him, so I don't wanna lose him. So we got a third party member on our team. Unfortunately, Millenia is out of the party though. Seems like we can only have one or the other. Can't have both the priest and the spicy spellcaster. Okay, so let's go around. I guess we could go around talking. Probably be more conversation now that the trouble is over. Alrighty, kid. Time for a little wager. Let's test your luck and see how you'll fare on this adventure of yours. You want to have a coin toss like you always do? Okay. In that case, I pick heads. I just know it'll be heads, and if we are using your coin... Oh. Does he have a cheating coin? Ha! Kid, you've got me all figured out. You can see through my tricks. You're gonna be fine. This kid's sharp as a tack. Think he'll be quite the help for you. Take good care of him. Drop the tough guy act. It really doesn't suit you. You're the one who couldn't hack it out there. Well, yeah? Well, some of us need honest jobs. I can't exactly have a broke traveling troupe of minstrels now, can I? We'll be in town for a while, so stop by and say hi anytime. I will, I promise. Well then, farewell. Okay, how about you, Paella? Now that Millenia's like not in our party, she's no more cat fights. Roan, you really are something. First you defeat the monsters that threaten the village, then you get your medal back. Actually, I didn't do anything. It was all thanks to Ryudo and his companions. Regardless, you did good, kid. So you're going with that guy now? Yes, Miss Paella. Thank you so much for watching over me. You're thanking the wrong person, kid. I didn't do anything. There are others you should be really thanking, right? I'm going back to my wandering ways. I'm sure we'll cross paths again, someday, in some other town. Okay. I wonder where the other two are. Maybe they'll, like, pop up if I, like, leave the area. Or maybe they're in these rooms. I don't think... Yeah, no one's in here. The bed where shenanigans with Millenia almost happened. Okay, yeah, no one's in the rooms. Oh, looks like the other guys reappeared. Hello! That Roan must love danger, if he's gonna travel with the likes of you. Poor kid must have hit his head hard looking for that medal. I'd say he's out of his mind. I mean, we managed to protect him for the most part. Although, Ryudo got whacked in the head and got confused and almost killed the boy instead. Yeah, he must be. He traveled with the worthless Gonzalo vagabond troupe, didn't he? He wants to go with the Geohound, then I say let him go. It's his life. He can do with it as he pleases. It makes no difference to us. How can you be so heartless after traveling with them for so long? Do not worry, Miss Elena. This is just how they are. They care not for the tear-filled farewells. Well said, young man. This is precisely right. We minstrels despise tearful farewells. There's always be cheerful, and when we meet, and when we must part. It is the minstrel's way. Now you better get going before Gonzalo and Paella make a big fuss. Alright, Mr. Carpaccio, farewell. Thank you for everything. Alright, how about you, big guy? Risotto with the fork. Welcome back, kiddo. You did good. As a reward, I'll show you the Beastman's fang that Gonzalo gave me. Wait, what? Where did you get something like that? Gonzalo killed the Beastman and gave me this fang. Where did I put it? Hey, where did Risotto's Beastman's fang go that the boss gave me? Gonzalo claims to have slain a Beastman? There's no way that tub of lies could take on a Beastman. Are you related to Flying Jim Phoenix? Don't know what you're talking about, but Gonzalo told me that it was a real Beastman thing, so I believe him. You got conned, buddy. No, it was a Beastman. Gonzalo told me so. Look, genius, are you sure? At the pub, Gonzalo took the fang and told everyone it was a Beastman fang. He said so, he really did. Where did it go? I wanted to show you my Beastman fang. Sir, did you lie? Okay, I'm just gonna say the same thing. Hey, Vix. We all owe you one, boy, for getting rid of that monster. Alright, we can actually spend the night here. How about we do that? Spend the night with Elena and Roan. Relax here for a bit before you move on. Well, now that everything's calmed down, let's grab a bite to eat. Good to see how Roan eats. Oh, he has nice... He actually uses this... Oh, he's like dabbing his face with the napkins. Like, what nice table manners. Like, not even Elena is like using all her utensils. She's just like buttering up the bread and like picking at it. Roan, you have such wonderful table manners. Who did you learn them from? Your mother? My mother? Oh, she passed away a long time ago. She was really ill her whole life. Oh my. I'm so very sorry. Roan, I didn't know. I never would have asked. Do not worry, Miss Elena. I can hardly remember my mother. It was a very long time ago. I wish I could have known her better. No, the kids don't... Well, I don't know if he's an orphan. Where's your dad? Do not remember my mother too well. I don't know what it is about you that reminds me of her. Me? What do you mean? Wait, you mean when she was like Millenia? They don't really look the same. Let's see, like... No, they look totally different. She's like... Just like imagine like Elena just like transforming into Millenia and just like getting a boob job miraculously. You are so kind yet strong. You're always putting others ahead of yourself. You're so forgiving all the time. I mean, even if they do kind deeds, like they do it in like very different manners. You are just so close to the way I've always imagined my mother. Of course, my image of her is of my own creation. I do not ever want to upset you, Roan. I think of you as my little brother. We like barely got to know him. Ha, that's perfect. They say that little brothers are more dependable than bigger sisters. Hey, just what is that supposed to mean? Ryudo is teasing her when he can. Oh, when you hugged me tightly, I felt so secure. Maybe that is what reminded me of my mother after so long. Hold on a second, Roan. Hugged? I've never hugged you before. Well, not in that form. No, that was Millenia. She squeezed him real tight. What? Nani? The wings of Valmar. You must hurry and see His Holiness Zera to have him exorcise the Dark One. Or else... Hey, whoa now. Millenia didn't do anything bad, did she? I mean, isn't she, like, sucking out her soul? Like, presumably to replace Elena? Like, I guess that would be bad enough. Do not say that name anymore. If you knew the horror of Valmar, you would realize the seriousness of the situation. I'll give, like... Okay. Oh, I forgot. You've never met Miss Millenia. I apologize for bringing the whole situation up. It is okay, Roan. But what exactly is going on between you two? Get jealous because she hugged him. Sheesh, Elena. Ease up on the kid a little. Ryudo, that's not funny. Okay. I think we exhausted the conversation topics. Well, I think I've already eaten enough. Are you ready to call it a night? Let's see. I'll see. Maybe if I talk a bit longer, there might be something else. Sure, why not? It's still early, so let's hear it. Okay, yeah, they don't have anything else to say. They might have different conversations, like, depending on the order that you talk to them in, because, like, they usually, like, bounce back with each other with, like, conversation, but I think we got to get to know these guys a little bit more. Alright, let's get some sleep. Man, Vic sure can cook. Every time I see him, I end up eating too much. Really have to be careful about how I eat. A very admirable outlook, Ryudo. Well, a certain someone does constantly nag me about it. Besides, I should stay in shape if I want to stay a geohound. You probably need a lot of calories, a lot of fighting. Fight hard, eat hard. Alright, so let's say farewell to Agir. Let's say hi to all, let's say bye to all the military men. If you just wanted to hightail it out fast, I think if you go into town, you'll find the green-haired man. He'll give you an item, and then like that's pretty much it. You can just hightail it out of here if you just wanted to get like the bare minimum, or not the bare minimum. It's not like a necessary item, but if you wanted to get all the collectibles, yeah, just talk to the man and then run out. Being a geohound, you must know about the dirty sand monsters of the Baked Plains, right? Yeah, I plan to steer clear of those psychos. No, I'm gonna fight them. Ryudo, just who are these sand monsters? They're sandmen. They live in the Baked Plains. They're not exactly something we want to run into. They're probably resistant to Earth, so Tremor might not work very well on them. Call them sandmen, huh? How original. Bet they travel single file to hide their numbers, too. I hear that they ambush people by hiding in the sand, and they can blow sandstorms at you when they attack. Gross! Can you imagine all the sand that must get in your hair and clothes? You're missing the point. If you don't want to get attacked. So the Sandmen are called the Dirty Sand Monsters because they use dirty tricks. I get it. How novel. Alright, that reminds me. If we're gonna fight anything, we might want to re-equip Elena with an accessory, and actually we're gonna fight Sandman. This might be good, the crystal brooch. We also have Millenia's rune necklace. She took it off for us, I guess, if we want to improve our action. Let's see, I guess I don't need this. I'll wear her necklace. Let's see. Who do I want to have what? Maybe I'll have Roan be on, like magic attack duty. I'll give him the chaos egg. Although all the eggs do have. Oops. All the eggs do have some spells. Although if we were fighting Sandman, Tremor might not be that great. So I might, if I run out of magic, I'll probably just like flick the chaos egg to Elena so she can use her magic bar. Alright, I'll give her back her holy egg though for now. You can have the mist egg for support. Let's do it like that. Okie doke. Everyone can use some magic of some sort. I see now why Vix thinks so highly of you in spite of your youth. Thank you for your help. No need to thank us. But it's okay if I thank you for helping me get my medal back, right? Gee, Mr. Ryudo, you're the greatest. Shut it, kid, or I'll shove you back to that cave. You geohounds are indeed monster-slaying pros. You're forever in your debt. Thank you. Okay, some things to say. Okay, that's not too many guards here. Are you leaving, mister? Well, the road is cleared thanks to you, our hero. Heroes implies working for free. So trust me, I'm no hero. Just a garden variety geohound. I see, well listen up. Ahead is the Baked Plains. Beyond that, the scar of the earth, the Grandest Cliffs. That fabled gorge is said to be bottomless, so step carefully. Another thing, the Baked Plains is teeming with monsters, and the roads are always being blocked by falling rocks. No sweat. If anything gets in my way, I'll just smash right through it and move on. That's exactly the kind of spirit I expect from someone like you. Well, good luck to you, all of you. You geohounds sure are amazing. I say why Vic spoke so highly of. Wait, you're saying the same thing. Hope now everyone will return to town. Anyhow, you have my gratitude. Mr. Ryudo helped me get my medal back. Thank you, Ryudo. You're the greatest. Save your thanks. I just did what I did to keep everything moving. We don't care why you did it. We're just glad you did. Thanks to you, those monsters are history. Okay. So we can check the guard's tent in case you need gear. We'll probably get gear in the next town, though. I think the tutorial man might have new tutorial for us. Hey, thanks for getting rid of that monster. Did my wares help you out? A little bit. Yeah, so don't have anything for Roan. He uses like daggers, but I guess I could buy Elena a rod, but now I'll wait. Have you acquired a skill book yet? If you want to know how to use the skill books, ask that guy over there about skills, right? Yeah, that's like another mechanic that we have unlocked. I kind of explained it somewhat, but is there anything you want to know about combat? Okay, we have advanced tutorials. I'm assuming beginning tutorials has the same thing. Yeah, we learned about that. And last is advance. Oh yeah, the few things. Okay. It's gonna tell us about treasure icons now and counter, defend, and evade. What? Those seem like beginner tactics. Alright, we'll go through them. In case you're having the boss like absolutely thrashed you or something. Here's a way that you could have done it better. Right, here's skills. Skills help increase the abilities of party members separate from going up experience levels. Equipping a party member with a skill can raise the character's HP, MP, strength, or magic parameters. Skills are written in skill books, so you must first obtain a skill book before you can acquire skills. For skills, power up means to use special coins or magic coins to read a skill book and learn a skill. Any party member can equip the skill thus learned, so the skills are a sort of knowledge shared by members. You want to know more about skills? Yes, tell me more. Well then, I'll explain. A skill book is needed to use skills. The skill book of learning appears only in this tutorial. In the real game, you have to find the skill books yourself, usually off bosses. I think there's some that might be like optional. optional acquisitions, but yeah, mostly you'll find them off like story and like boss fights. Let's start by learning a skill. Select power up command. Alright, power up. Next, select a skill book. Use ZL and ZR to select. Learn skills from the learning categories. Use the directional buttons to select the book of learning and press A. Let's go to the book of learning. Skills are broadly divided into move type skills and magic type skills, denoted with either sword or broom or staff. I don't know. It looks like a broom to me. SCR needed to learn move type skills, and MCR needed to learn magic type skills. Move the cursor to an empty item and press A to read the skill book and learn a skill, but may not know exactly what the skill does until you learn it. The help messages at the bottom serve as a guide for selecting skills. First, let's learn a move type skill. Use the directional buttons to select the third skill and press A. Alright, speed. Got dash. Now I've learned the skill dash, which increases the speed of a party character. Next, let's power up a skill. Like moves and magic skills can also be powered up. To power up a skill, use coins on Learn Skill screen on the skills you have already learned. As when they are learned, SCR needed to power up move type skills, and MCR are for magic type skills. Just reiterating. Let's try to power up a magic type skill. Use the directional buttons and select intelligence and press A. Yay, book make me smart. This powers up the skill intelligence, which raises the magic of a party character. See, there are 2 stars now? As the level of skills go up, new skills may be added to the same skill book. So now you have read a skill book to learn power-up skills, but just learning skills won't do it. You can only use skills after you equip individual party members with them. So now let's try to equip the skill. Equipping skills is performed with the skill equip command. Select skill equip command. Let's go to the book. Alright, select party member to be equipped with skills. Here, let's select Ryudo. Select Ryudo and press A. Each party member can be equipped with a different number of skills. He or she can be equipped with more than one skill up to their maximum number of skills. The number of skills a character can be equipped with increases as the experience points level up. Experience point level goes up. So yeah, as we gain levels, we'll get more slots. So we'll be able to slot in more passive buffs. Now let's try equipping Ryudo with a skill. Here we'll equip him with the skill dash from the Book of Learning. Alright, we're already at change. Use the direction button to highlight the second item and press A. Why the second one? It's like, we could learn it on any slot. Next, from the skill box, select the skill you have learned. Use the directional buttons to select Book of Learning, in case we have multiple books. And the directional buttons to select dash and then press A. Raise our speed. Now Ryudo is equipped with the dash skill. This means that his speed has increased. If one party member is already equipped with the skill, other party members cannot be equipped with that same skill. Might be a little difficult, especially with like Elena and Millenia. Millenia will like return later on in the game. So like you'll need to be constantly like shifting out skills and like equipping her with some, but like you might be like using some skills on like other characters that you want to put on her instead. To equip another party member with that skill, you must either use remove or learn the same skill from another skill book. Just replace it with another skill. Guess that's about it. There are many different strategies for learning power-up skills and equipping individual party members with them. Will you further strengthen strengths or compensate for weaknesses? Or maybe add special abilities? What you do is up to you. Try lots of different combinations. Good luck! Alright, we'll get some interesting books too that like will buff our like magic power too, and like you could stack like the magic power buffs. Like for example, if you do like 2 water skills, like your casting for like healing spells will be like practically instant. Alright, we still have some more tutorials. This might be a little bit redundant, but let's learn about counter, defend, and evade from him. Do you know about counter, defend, and evade, which are slightly more advanced tactics? Tell me. Well then, I'll explain. With our battle. Once again, this lizard man gets thrown at me. A counter is when your attack hits just for an enemy attack. Sometimes we just do that because we're lucky. If your attack hits just when your enemy's icons on the IP gauge reaches act, a counter results. Let's try an actual counter. Try selecting the combo icon. Alright, just like hit them while they try to hit you. If a counter hits, additional damage is inflicted. Ah, he missed. The AI ran away. You can score a counter not only with combos, but also critical attacks, moves, and magic too. So let's try to score a counter using one of Ryudo's moves. Try selecting the move's magic icon. Alright, select Tensei Ken Slash.
Tensei Ken Slash!
But if your counter timing is off, you may suffer additional damage yourself. Try selecting the combo icon. You're gonna show me getting hit instead. Ow. Watch out because you might suffer additional damage like this from combo and critical attacks. If you're aiming to score a counter, you need to think about the distance to the enemy and the time it takes from when the party member is poised to attack until the attack hits. Maybe it'll be better to defend in that case. Try practicing in actual combat. When aiming to score a counter, watch the progress of the IP gauge. Aim for the space between command and attack, or action rather. If a counter doesn't seem possible, you might try to bide your time with a defend or evade as described later. Yes. It's like, revenge hit. Ow, why do you likely get hit again? Now I'll describe defend. This is a method of reducing the damage from enemy attacks. Try selecting the defend icon. When you select defend, the party member takes a defensive stance for a fixed length of time. Just until they have to act again. Try using defend it one more time and wait for the enemy attack. Defend can reduce damage, but it can also reduce the chances of status changes. Okay, could avoid that confusion. Furthermore, more SP is recovered when you are attacked while defending than when you are not defending. Look, the guard was shattered. Lastly, I'll describe evade. Use evade to move to another location and keep an enemy attack from hitting. Try selecting the evade icon. I mean, we had to use this like once in Grandia 1 just to avoid getting like AoE'd. You can move to selected evasion points. Try to evade an attack. Try selecting one of the evasion points. Can I select any of them? Go as far away as I can. Run! Oh, he's oscillating. Try evading to another place. Like go over here. Just running around. He still gets me. Evade is effective in escaping from normal attacks and ranged attacks, but if the evading party member is the target of a special attack or magic attack, it cannot be evaded. So yeah, don't follow people around if they're being targeted by like Howl or something. By the way, party members do sometimes avoid normal enemy attacks on their own. Evade increases the chances of this happening, so remember this. And sometimes you get lucky and you sway. Guess that's about it. They're quite advanced techniques, but once you're able to do them, you'll be well on your way. Good luck! You had one more thing you wanted to teach me? Treasure icons. You want to hear about the treasure icons? Yes, tell me more. Well, then I'll explain. Try to like note this earlier, especially on the gargoyle monsters in Garmia. Treasure icons indicate the rough probability that a monster will drop a good item. Try selecting the combo icon to slay the monster. Just keep hitting it. Treasure icons sometimes appear in the status window. When the treasure icons appear, there's a good chance that the monster will drop an item when slain. The more treasure icons that appear, the better the chances of a good item. I feel like they made this one intentionally weaker. Like a pretty ring. When many treasure icons appear like this, chances are good for a good item. But even if there's no icon, the chances of a good item are still not zero, so don't be disappointed.
These guys were no real challenge.
Yay, do I get to keep those? Give me those experience points. guess that's about it. Even if the treasure icon doesn't appear, you might still get a good item. But the opposite may also be true. It's just, the more treasure icons appear, the better the chance of getting a good item. Good luck! Yeah. Like, never zero. It's like how you would fight like the gargoyles in Grandia that had 3 bells, but like we still didn't get the sword. This used to be the fountain in the central square. There's hardly a trace of what this town used to look like. But now that rebuilding has finally started, the wall and the houses and the streets will look just the way they did before. That's right, Roan. And perhaps the townspeople will fled and will return. Rebuilding after so much destruction will be no easy task. I wish them success. I don't mind this town so much. Besides, it's where I can eat Vix's cooking. No, a soft spot for Vix. Alright, let's check around, see if there's any people. It's all pretty desolate. There should be someone here, just hiding within the rubble. They have their work cut out for them. Maybe towards the exit. There you are. Green-haired man. Guess you're the only one scoping out the town. Take this as a token of my appreciation for slaying the monsters. What the hell is this? Is it edible? No. You can't eat that nut. It's a puff nut. It attracts an animal called a Karo. I mean, you just used it, Ryudo, in the last dungeon. When you give Karo a puff nut, it becomes playful and acts really cute. Great. Last time I heard that, I found myself stuck with Sky. If you really want me to have it, hey, Sky is a valuable partner. He helps you fight. Got a puff nut, yeah. Gives you free nut. This town was one big heap of rubble. What a mess. I don't know where to even start rebuilding. But we'll rebuild and make the town just the way it was. No, even better. We work hard, we can do it. I wish you the best of luck. May Lord Grannis watch over and protect this wonderful town. I'll never forget you till the day I die. I'll just tell everyone how much you've done for us. Alright, bye, green-haired man. We can go back to the cave if you want. Alright, I think he's the only guy in town. There should be like more military out here. They should be helping move out the rubble. Alright, now we can head out to this exit. There's no barricade. Head to South Silentia. But before we head to the Baked Plains, let's actually go back to Carbo Village real fast. We won't talk to all the NPCs. I don't think they say much of anything new. I think they just, like, greet Elena. Yeah, songstress, fare you well and take care. May Lord Grannis protect you on the road to St. Heim. What about Flying Jim Phoenix? Wait, are you Flying Jim Phoenix? Why, Elena, why have you come back? Your service is not yet completed, is it? It is not yet completed yet, but we've returned to gather more supplies. Oh, well then. You think it'd be like a long trek to go all the way back here? As long as you're back for a moment. Visit with some of us. We're worried about you, you know. Okay, I shall do just that. I'm gonna talk to... Where's Flying Jim Phoenix? There he is. Word has it that the woman who busted up the statue of Grannis ran away because she was afraid of me. Weren't you carrying earlier? Just like old times it is. Why, if she were here, I'd give her a whopping she'd never forget. Too bad we couldn't, like, leave town with Millenia. Like, yeah, like, the way was blocked, otherwise I would come back to Carbo and scare him. Still alive, eh? Looks like you got lucky. Alright, and you can also talk to the priest again. He's in the church. He's gonna be like, why haven't you left yet? Hey, hello. Why, Ryudo, Elena, are you back already? No, father. Actually, we have not left yet. You see, there's much yet to do. Blah, blah, blah. Look, we'll leave as soon as we're good and rested. I see. Then please, rest yourselves. Elena, you should say your goodbyes to the priest. Out on the road, you never know what could happen. Yes, I understand. Father, we are leaving now. Thank you for everything. May Lord Grannis guide your foot and guide your mind. I'll pray for your safe return. Thank you, Father. Okay. But yeah, we can talk to the villagers again. I don't think Roan has, like, anything to say. Sometimes the NPCs, like your new party members will actually, like, converse with the other townsfolk in previous towns, but I think for the most part, they just welcome Elena back. No. Poor little blossoms. Up at the statue. Looks like someone forgot to hang out an out of order sign on our buddy here. Someday, we shall build a new statue, grander than the last. Times may be hard now, but someday. A big old statue would be hard for this town to afford. Alright, we can also spend the night here. You can't do this in every town, but it is kind of interesting to see. See, like, new party members just dining in other villages. Please make yourself at home. Oh, we're nice huddled together in a small table. Let's stay here tonight. The food isn't half bad. Yummy bread. Although he looks like he's eating some different, some like breaded chicken or something. This is such a lovely village. The air is clean and the food is good. I'd love to live here sometime. I'm glad to hear that. I'm just thankful that I was able to spend so much time here growing up. I really enjoy this village. I just do not know much of the world outside this place. I know virtually nothing outside Carbo. But I have traveled quite far and seen a great many towns and villages. And this one is rather lovely in comparison. This village has been struggling of late. Harvests are less bountiful than before, and monsters encroach the village. Even the statue of Lord Granus ended up destroyed. None who lived here would ever have imagined such a tragedy. Miss Elena, do not worry. The villagers here will never give in to misfortune. They will remain strong like you. I think it's apparent by being here. After tragedy, the villagers did not flee. They stuck around to rebuild. Miss Elena, you should be proud of your heritage. Stand tall because you hail from Carbo. Roan, thank you so much. You're such a sweet person, Roan. I'm really happy to be from Carbo. I think I'll go over there and vomit now, thanks. Ryudo has no sentimentality for his hometown. The scriptures have always taught us that Lord Granus helps those that help themselves. Oh, for the love of... Why must I be subject to this religious nonsense? Elena, Roan, you're both way too naive. What? But Ryudo, is that not because you are so... Lollipop Lane, kid. Lollipop Lane. Why you keep threatening him with that? Ryudo, you really should be a little more honest about your feelings. I suspect that deep down you're a very nice person. Roan, do you think so too? Ryudo, did you hear that? Sky, you should say something too. Me? Are you kidding? Like this little brat would listen to a single word I say. I could run my beak ragged to no avail. Ugh, all of you quit it. Okay. Ryudo, you should be a little more honest about your feelings. Okay. Seems like we exhausted all the topics. So, Ryudo, what do you say we finish this meal? What if I say stay a bit longer? Elena and Roan, I just can't believe how naive you both are. Kinda cute. Okay. He just has that input. Poor Ryudo. He's like, give me Millenia back. He's less naive, less of a child. Yeah, I think I'm almost full. Enough bread in our system. Come on, that's it. Over. May I be excused? Enough bread and coffee for the day. Alright, and I know we've like spent a lot of time just gabbing, but I guess we'll head out. We'll do a little bit of the next area, maybe clear out the zone. At least one zone. Get some XP. Alright, to the Baked Plains! Yay, happy music. Alright, well, I felt like we just destroyed the boulder. Destroyed the boulder with our sword. You think I'd have to, like, you know, do, like, the puzzle from the last area where you had to, like, move a boulder to, like, knock away the other rocks like bowling pins, but nope. I guess Ryudo leveled up. He can just throw down with his sword. Alright, careful of the steam vents. They hurt. They do a little damage. They don't kill you, but other things might kill you if you're weakened. Alright, new monsters. We got some giant mantis. Lovely. Let's see, what do they drop? Actually drop something nice. They do give you stat boosting items if you're lucky, although we don't see any bell icons. Might be rare that they do drop anything. Let's see. You guys are kind of far apart. Let's do some AoE. There's 4 targets. I don't think they have any resistances, but they are weak to fire.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Wait. Wow, that was weak, Ryudo. You're not a spellcaster. I can't really blame you for that. Ooh, I could use snowball fight. That actually hits everybody.
Please release your fury, O Earth.
That does a little bit more damage, but I didn't get that last guy over there. Roan, chuck the snowball! Getting interrupted. Ryudo, you hit the guy that has more HP.
Expect an early winter with lots of snow.
Conk. Where do you pull that out from? Summon the snow.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Some special coins. Might invest in another skill soon. Let's see. We got items. Luckily, they flicker kind of like the herbs. Got Seed of Running. This will be our stat boosting item. A perma stat boosting item. There we go. It's a valuable. +3 speed helps you zip across the field faster. As to who to give it to, I don't really have any like recommendations, but I mean, I'm saying the same thing I did in Grandia. Yeah, none of your party members are as permanent additions as Ryudo is. Like, Ryudo will be with you like always. But the other guys, they might flit in and out. Just saying. But I guess it's no harm in giving it to other people. But, I mean, since Ryudo is, like, primarily a physical attacker, and, like, Seed of Running is useful for him for zipping around the field, I'll give him that. I guess you could also, just grind out more stat boosting items, because there's some monsters that do drop stat boosters, like the giant mantises, dropping more Seeds of Defense. I could like go in and out of the area, try to grind those, although I think just getting getting the XP is like the most valuable thing. I'm just gonna blow all my magic. You have some bell icons. Although the dodos aren't exactly hard monsters.
Can slash!
They're not gonna give us fantastic things.
Electrocute!
Electrocute. Did you like Millenia so much? Have her magic. Ouch.
Please release your fury, O Earth.
A little bit overkill from some dodos, but
Gotta work even harder.
gotta work even harder. Alright. Let's try to sweep the area. Sweep the area, get the items, and then save. Get back to the recovery point. Ooh, you guys are nice. Nice clustered together. If Zap doesn't kill him, Tremor will. I don't know. Just do something. As long as they stay put, we're good.
Electrocute!
wow.
Oh, that was a breeze.
We got both wound salve and seed of defense. Very nice. After special item. Some monies over here. Ooh, 600 gold. Help us get some gear. Get some gear in the future. Let's see. Seed of defense obviously increases our defense, or vitality in this case. Might be good to give it to some other person, but I mean, Elena will probably be in your party the most. It's just she usually like switch places in some cases. You know what? In this case, we are gonna be entering a fight where like Ryudo is like the main target. Let's just buff him up for now. He's gonna be our tank, our attacking person. And all that. I killed them with Howl. They're just dodos. I feel bad just using Zap, but just because it's so expensive.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Tear him up. Yeah, that wasn't enough. Zap will have to do the rest.
Electrocute! Oh, that was a breeze.
Okay, got more coins. I got more money. Money, piles of money just sitting around. I don't even have to like hit all these boulders. I just need to hit enough to like walk through. Nice, another good cluster. If only I had like a physical attack that was like AoE with Ryudo.
How about this?
That'd be too broken. You don't have that much magic, Roan, so just hit them.
Please, Earth, answer me.
Answer me. The one. The one that Roan stabbed. None of that. Using tactics counter.
These guys were no real challenge.
That enemy sure got the point. Hello, more mantis. Ooh, shoes. Ooh. Probably some poor shoes of some unfortunate adventure, and we're just like, yoink. I'll take that. I'll use Howl even though it doesn't do that much. Because I feel like cumulatively, because it's like so many targets, it should do more.
How about this?
How about this?
Please, Earth, answer me.
I really only got 3 targets? Darn. Got out of range. Shank them, Roan! Shank the aliens. They are rather terrifying. Oh no. The other monsters are like impeding each other. Wow, that guy like did not get hit at all. Oops. Should have focused on that one. Ryudo had it. Good that he can like do over like 100 damage.
Gotta work even harder.
Got some more wound salve. No seated defenses though. Darn. Right, we got some dash suit shoes. Some new pair of shoes. They sound fast. They sound speedy. Let's see, who should I replace it with? You are still wearing your same leather shoes. This will give some defense as well. Pumps. Your other shoes also give you move, but like just not as much. You know what? I think Elena could use the little defense. I'll give it to you. I want to clear. I should be fine. I want to get the items and then probably head back to the recovery point.
Please release your fury, O Earth. I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
The dodos are no match for us. Elena is out of magic. I kind of wonder if I should power up one of her moves. Actually, I kind of want to try out this move. It's kind of like Snooze. It doesn't attack all enemies, instead it's an AoE, but it also does damage, which is kind of neat. It's like, oh, she has like an AoE damage, physical damage attack. And there are some enemies that you wouldn't think would be susceptible to Snooze, but they are, so yeah, it might be useful. Alright, so we got the last 2 items in the area. I think I got the last 2 items in the area. Yeah. I think it was like 7 collection points. You got the money from there. So we got Seed of Psyche. 3 Mentality. Now I'm pretty sure this is like Vitality, but like the magic form, so this should be magic defense. I feel like some people in the forums argue that like this will raise like healing power as well. And like just because Elena has high mentality, and she's also a good healer as well. So, like I think I've heard people recommend like giving it to your main healer. I'm not so sure. I mean, like I guess you can't go wrong if you give it to Ryudo. Because there are some instances where he might have to step in to heal. But Elena's not a bad choice either. Like you might want to raise your magic defense and also healing power. How about I give it to Elena? I mean, really, I mean, you will need to defend. Like someone's gonna need to be able to tank the magic. I'll just make her mentality skill better. Looks like there's one more enemy in the zone. For these last mantises. We have the initiative. We snuck up on them. I'm gonna throw a snowball. Alright, let's use our nightmare ball attack. Bubbles from the stack. Put enemies to sleep.
Expect an early winter with lots of snow. The stuff of nightmares.
Oh, she's saying like staff or stuff. Oh, looks like you only got 2 targets. That's the bad part of it not being like Snooze. Like it doesn't hit all enemies. It looks like it just killed the mantises instead of putting them to sleep. Like, oh well. Holy it. Oh no, it still lived. It hung on. It endured the hit.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Okay. I think that's good enough for now. So yeah, next episode we'll be able to just zip past this area and head to the next one. There'll be more monsters to fight in the next area. Ow. Okay. Got hit by the steam vent, but it's okay because we can recover here. I guess before we end off, let me take a look at my power-ups. I just like spent a bunch of special coins. To get Nightmare Ball, but it might be good to also upgrade like some of our cancellers. Like maybe we should have Ryudo since he's not so great with the magic. Maybe we should upgrade his canceller. So we'll be able to cast it faster in a pinch. I guess if you feel like you invested in the wrong thing, you can always like exit an area and come back and just like grind coins. If you feel like you need like a certain skill. Let's see, let's learn some more magic. I don't have that many magic coins. What to invest in? Tailwind. I think our utility's pretty good. Chaos Egg is a little low level. Yeah, let's give Roan like a little healing. Yeah, it might be good to just have that in a pinch. Being able to cast Strand faster might be good as well. Kind of tempted to get Snooze, but I know like it won't be useful for like the next fight up ahead. It'll be useful later. Any like buffs I can get on you? This Tailwind, I don't really need speed. Like you don't really need speed if you're just casting magic. Guess I'll upgrade Burn a bit. There we go. Unlock some more tears. That way, it's a cheap spell. And it's just nicer to be able to cast it faster. And we got a new one that does more damage, but it's also more costly. Okie doke. We are good. Let's recover. Oh, yeah, we already recovered. Let's save. Scroll down all the way down. You know, it doesn't like save your spot on the save thing. It like goes back to the beginning. Like, imagine like you're in like the 50 area, you'll have to like scroll 50 times down. Like at that point, you might just like overwrite the top files. Alright, let's save over here. The Baked Plains. We will continue our adventure in the next episode. Okay, well I hope you guys still had a fun and relaxing time, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.